one of the players that we haven't spoken about is Artsin, and with him being on the K, you're playing against this double duelist, we're speaking about the fade, clearing those corners, killing those angles. His information is going to be way more important even that the Sova can get.
I'm also really excited to see a more relaxed, less pressured RRQ, because they spoke about
there's a whole lot of presence
Don't miss me too much.
towards this site, but feels like a ceasefire for only a second, and then finally Monyet the first to get things started, and the follow-up from Cushy. A bit of a glimpse towards what else is down there. They spotted the rest of MIBR pretty much, so information known, and Monyet did some damage but fell. Aspas and Cortezia doing brilliantly.
Actually, the recall gets off just in time, but Xfero's found one.
Oh, that's one bullet. Does Aspas then close in? That's a dangerous man to be up against. Aspas, what a start! Magic to watch this man. 3 in the first round. That is the bar set already.
Now a chance for RRQ to find a response here in round 3. With a slight advantage, but Aspas chomping at the bit.
Man, that's clean from Verno as well, but a really good response from Monyet. Controlling towards top middle, and they re-clear towards the connector. But Cortezia can't miss. This guy is dialed in today. It's a 3v3. All rifles now remaining with MIBR as well, and obviously RRQ with that precious first purchase. This guy's on 6-1. He's got a lot of space for them. Spotting out Crazy Guy over towards Con. And he's actually bullied him off that.
I was going to say, dare I say that was a sheriff, that was a kill.
Yeah, honestly.
Unable to pin it down with the rifle here, but RRQ with a pretty proactive clearance here, ahead of the spike being planted all the way towards mid, so gonna have a double flank in play. Aspas gonna be called upon here.
Yeah, he's actually sat so much deeper than maybe they'd expect. He doesn't need help on the lineup. He still finds two. Crazy Guy was noted earlier towards connector, but that time has passed. So there should be awareness, he could be elsewhere. Still got a paranoia though, Mike, so could make something of it.
Certainly a chance for MIBR, just waiting for him to drift out, look for some information.
What a great call there.
Yeah, the freeze, absolutely perfect from MIBR. 3 survive, bonus converted.
Has Aspas died yet?
I don't think so, no, 7-0, right? Top of the board being Monyet with just 2. You might just see, actually, Aspas' ultimate invested here.
Nothing on that knife. Oh, this is quite nice though. Artsin did. Wait, Verno just saved them. I thought GEMKIN was going to be their downfall. How was Verno unaffected? Maybe, I guess, a little bit deeper, so didn't get caught by the paranoia, but...
MIBR once more will pause. Snakebite will go in, drone to potentially clear the way.
I've spotted Monyet CT, I'm not sure. Well, seeing where that's been put towards, it feels like it's tailor-made to try and isolate him. Cushy can't really save him either. This line of sighted out it as Aspas goes on the hunt. 9-0. I don't know if this guy even bleeds at this point. And a little bit of a lean out from heaven, but an instantaneous trade.
30
Aspas
seconds
still alive. Should strike terror into their hearts. Both ults utilized early, and I like that from MIBR. Good investment here.
What's key here, though, is the pit. It actually stretches back out into main, which means RRQ have to kind of commit towards the decay if they want to look towards these kills.
8 more seconds, about 5 now on that Haunt. One more Prowler to come in, but no real attempt on the spike just yet. They need to get a tap on this one. You can see Verno happy to spam the hit goes down. A mistake made, perhaps. And an opportunity for RRQ, who will grab onto that with both hands.
Completely giving up the pit. I'm not sure if that was the plan all along, to kind of let it drop and then kind of have that grand reveal moment, but yeah, completely.
And I think they might have gone info on Cushy earlier as well, so this could start being read with the amount of presence here. And you can see that build-up. Still, they are unwilling to relent from it, and Cushy just gets beheaded. They still know there's another on this side of the site as well. Monyet tries to make some presence, noted himself, puff up the chest, look a little intimidating, but the rest of MIBR are coming his way. 1 HP. This man is desperate for some help, and he gets it. 11 seconds now. MIBR have to fight forward, and Verno bailing them out on the corner. Plot now in, but GEMKIN alive. We wanted big stuff from this man, but he's far off still.
Yeah, basically played out of this round now. It's going to be heroics from Crazy Guy, if anything, for RRQ, and now GEMKIN. The point, has to hold on to this. MIBR are looking just so in control of the timing of these rounds in terms of when the aggressions come in, when to push forwards.
Looking to expect some counter pressure coming out through connector. Knife should reveal the intention. That is 2 noted. And that knife only hits really close on the corner, so you can expect them nearby. You better be diligent in this clear, though. A bit of chip. Send down. Dissuading that lean through Qeon. And there it is. Pick in the box for the slug. As RRQ are actually having a brawl on this, but Aspas is a little bit bigger, but the shot misses on the site. That's a problem. Now they know about the operator. Now they're getting good information. Monyet tries to make a mad play. That felt a little too far, but desperation plays here, Mike.
MIBR almost baiting RRQ into these unfavorable situations.
For the amount of times we've seen what feels like a really chaotic situation, but MIBR pause, stabilize, and punish.
I mean, even here, Monyet, he's only on a bucket. Makes a desperation play towards the res, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Jemkin, unfortunately, as you noted, swing and a miss on the operator. So now forced to clutch onto the weapon for another round.
Oh, you just feel like you're not in the game.
RRQ, the last few rounds have been heavily reliant on that MIBR, have kind of been drifting around the map, looking for such a threat. And here, they're happy to pounce on the challenge.
Here comes the ult. Look at them trying to fall back towards his TP. Has to get taken towards connector. Leaves site open now, but Aspas goes hunting. He sees it as a challenge, not a threat. And when you're this good, you can tell as to why. He's not stopping either. Further forward, he can't control it. Cushy finally back in, but this fight's elsewhere. Monyet in the right place. Prowler connects, dealt with. Cushy doing damage. But a 2v2 now. A little slow down here. Verno caught drifting, thought it was safe.
10 HP here from Cortesia.
Does he get one?
I mean, Xfero's not looking this way. Oh, you can't mess it up now. I was going to say, you can't be doing that.
Look at the HPs as well, right? We've got Monyet on 30, Cortesia on 10, and he wants to just path this way. He's going for it. Monyet around the world. I like that choice as well.
Yeah.
This is good. This should be probably in the back of Cortesia's mind, but not for a minute or two. What does Cortesia do? Does he go for a similar thing around the world, or does he just...
He's going to try and wrap it,
Yeah, around the world, baby. Let's get the timing right, Monyet. Brilliant repositioning. He could have stuck on site. That felt too much of a risk. Didn't quite know what was going on. Pop the ult. Send in Monyet. But they're waiting a long time for this. Great catch. Let's see who's going to be the one to strike. Denied, slowed down by the nade coming in towards connector. That's really good. And actually, it's Cushy who tried to make the play through top middle, but maybe a miscomm. They weren't able to capitalize on this as well, but a late swing from Monyet. Still desperate to do the damage through Qeon. Monyet now on that corner, but checked on that little crouch peek in from Verno.
Oh my god, man.
Oh, what is that? Oh, and the knife gonna find him too. They now know he's maybe.
You see they're all about to look away then. Everybody actually missed from Aspas, but traded out here.
Verno's having a round. Man, and I like that idea from MIBR, but... RRQ, but MIBR, that one nade from Artisan coming in.
Well, this is the thing. At the time at which the ult is invested, Cushy's actually got a Prowler. He's not ready to capitalize towards mid.
Really?
Again, I'm not sure if he's spotted something ahead or behind the wall, or there's something else happening, but he's in it. The Prowler's being sent and he's controlling it. It's not as if it's just drifting down mid. Yeah.
Oh man, because that could have been such a nice crunch.
Ever so slightly off. If that's the plan from the get-go, which it looks like it is from Jemkin's positioning, he's holding the ult for either A or mid.
Yep.
But again, maybe there's something I didn't catch, but I noticed there nobody's... I mean, certainly you want a couple of bodies there. You don't want the priority to come through from the choke point.
Yeah, I agree. That's why I thought Monyet was going to come flying out through connector. But again, that nade coming in just in time from Artisan.
Yeah, for sure. Which again is why it's so refreshing to see Aspas really... I was going to say, hold that thought for a second, yeah.
Hunt further. Oh my god, that is a terrifying
he actually caught himself. But there's not much of a gap to play in.
Look at the TP, look who's coming through on Heaven as well. This is not an individual effort. There's already moves being made here. It has been revealed at some point though. Don't know when that came through. This round's been topsy-turvy, but they have sight. Oh, great shot. There he is, Jemkin. A couple more of those, and I'm paying attention, but that's been his second kill here in round 11. Bring it to a 4v4, but the buy is weak. Sheriff's pistols. It's Jemkin, who has to be an instigator. Crazy guy going to take that title if he has to. Cushy doing work as well. Verno and Aspas, a deadly combo. Last two alive, make it just one. Verno, you got something for us here. Dart still ready. Prowler, sent in, handled. Position. Seen. He's waiting. Doesn't know about the spike. That's the core. Hindered. Oh, and caught Jemkin, look. big round from him. 2 kills there, doing exactly what they needed. And they've gone, run it back to me one time. KO off rip as well. This is going to be very hard to hold. This might be a passive play. At least at the restart from RRQ. Having to respect this site take.
TP gets cancelled as well. Xero though, really good for the one.
Well, they're so willing.
Look at this pit. The pit cuts off. So many possibilities. But we've got the flank coming in here. Look at Monyet and Jemkin.
I love this exchange of space. 2 hunting through CT. Pit over towards Connector. But you're right, it's the flank that could be the difference maker. Jemkin's position will be seen. Do they expect the follow-up body of Monyet as well? Looking like it could be Verno's duty to handle this. He decides against it for now. Checking back in passively towards Connector. Leaving this somewhat open. This is now going to get messy. The calls have to be made. Monyet's been found. Jemkin was noted here earlier. Verno's now on red alert. Could have slipped into the old Jemkin. Gonna find Cortesia. But Artisan with an absolute round. Quietly building the whole way through.
What a way to close out the first half. 9-3. I love the switch up here, the plant towards backside, and then the pit to cut off so many possibilities. RRQ actually have a double flank coming through, so they had what they needed to try and counteract this, but MIBR able to stick the landing.
Yeah, I really like that. Mechanically sharp on that end of there. Back into the limelight a little for a couple of seconds as we did hear that haunt go up, so you're kind of expecting some pressure. But didn't check Con. And he's just ahead of this wall. Did he see a pixel there? I think he might.
Now he has.
Does.
Now he has.
Nice shock dart too. Don't know if it did too much. Oh, it certainly did. And yeah, that's threatening to say the least. Verno just perfectly in control here. Trying to be shut down on, but this guy is under pressure. That's the Verno you want to see. Step by step, it is methodical work from him. And leaving just 2 alive, the bare minimum remainders. Still a Sheriff and a Ghost, but not much else.
Nobody from MIBR has taken a single point of damage yet.
God damn.
It's a full 5v2 here. In the retake, the drone's going to come through, spot out at least 1 member. Still plenty of util to work with.
Remaining.
Just 1 left alive, and it's simple stuff here. MIBR, they mean business today, Mike. This is a clear-cut affair.
I mean, dare I say it, coasting through this first map.
Yep. And for such a young player, I think 19, Verno, one of the rookies who's come up, I don't even say rookie anymore, but kind of that era of player, right? A little fair, yeah reasonable.
Right.
Oh, he's seen him. Hello.
Hello. Goodbye. Overzealous in mid here,
Is he waiting for a goer? No one's got anything to set him up. I thought he was going to dive in then. Calm. Sorry, I got a little nervous. Aspas is doing things. And look at the off angles here. Overconfident on the corner, did stay around too long. Verno now going to be caught off, but tries to keep that composure key again. Having to relinquish the site though.
Again, plays his life really, really well. It's only now the 1 rifle for Aspas and 3 stingers alongside. Are going to be healthy in the purchase here, but certainly they concede this round. You want to see some damage. Really drive that advantage home.
Still scared when it's Aspas. Still scared. Flash in. Pop flash through, sets himself up. Gonna get 1. Any trade there? No. Aspas a little late on the corner and Cushy. Gonna find some value here. Big round. There we go. A little bit of pride for here for RRQ. They really needed that.
Absolutely do. 4 left standing. So a chance to maybe string something together here in the second half. But it is forcing them towards Aspas. They go forwards.
As well. Sets him up. Gonna get 1 but falls away. Let's see how they scale up here. Gonna send Jemkin forward. Still a fight on the site here. Aspas waiting. Angle. Controlled. Delivered the kill. Get outdone. Cushy doing really well on these trades. Verno with the spam. Not gonna get it. Cushy again. Lovely little sidestep there. This is better from RRQ. Finding some stability.
They do have the null command here, but Cortesia a little bit disconnected. Still got some util to work with. 2 flashes, a snake bite, and the fragment.
And Anderson's been the quiet little backline assassin so far as well. Catching up pretty comfortably towards the top end. Sphero gonna slowly creep away from the side. Doesn't want to outstay. Play on that sort of deeper angle on that connector side. Uh-oh. That's a problem though. You're now banking on Crazy Guy to maybe make his appearance known. Cushy taking all the attention. Crazy Guy got to be there, got to be the one to do this. Holds on control, but a 1v1 now. Artisan, we said it before. This guy is good! He's having an absolute tear of a performance. Let him know.
Yeah, he's better. But Aspas barely had a look in the second half just yet. It's all on the back of Artsine.
Ooh. Tezia gets his head taken off. Hold on, that could open up a really nice split here. They're already looking to try and get through Con, which they're doing now off the back of the Prowler that's going to take and clear the space. They do also have that Fade ult as well. Uh-oh. You're still going to think someone might be here, right? You're going to pre-clear. I guess they did find Cortezia in a similar position, so maybe they forget
Yeah, they're
about
spamming onto the box as well.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's
now
nice. Should be good, should be good. There we are, Monyet. Took a couple of seconds, but he gets there. Takes about half HP off of him, but that's okay. Now these three players, they might cancel on this.
Yeah, definitely. This situation, all onto these weapons. Again, Cortezia 250, Artsine at 1300, so maybe a chance to spread the wealth. It'll be a big round for RRQ because 5 are left standing here. We're going to hear at least 2 rifles on the back of that. So still further information playing into his hands.
Got to be on red alert though. You've got to know he's back here now. So it does, I guess,
Walking
apply.
towards the stack.
It is open, but then is this really the site you want to go towards? Let's see, Monyet fights forward. It's a poor choice to be had. Desperation play is MIBR. Strangle holding RRQ in this choke. Verno getting interested. Sends down the shock dart. It is near on bullying at that point. MIBR making it look all too easy at a 13-5.
Absolutely. Again, I come back to the same thing. Felt like they were coasting in some of these rounds. RRQ barely getting a look in.
Weird angles in mains that people can walk into, but the trade-off is you get a power ult that I think is easier to
the
build
Prowlers are pretty good.
off of.
There's so many
No,
corners.
I'm saying I think they're better.
Oh, okay, you're better. Okay, they're better.
Yeah,
Okay,
I think
okay.
it's better than the drone to have that, but I think it's kind of a wash with Dart and Haunt depending on how you play it, but I do like what Sova brings in terms of having that ultimate online. And
So I think he was at, what, 8-0 in opening engagements versus Bilibili. He was just rolling through rounds.
Now Verno here, once again shouldering this start. Sticks around for the shock dart.
The timing is beautiful.
Does dip into the smoke, might get caught on this owl drone, needs to keep his head down and actually bounds away. So will relinquish sight, exchange that. Jemkin!
Caught sleeping.
Whoa, Aspas. Big punish and just ringing the bell. Jemkin now obviously dead and has to spectate the rest of the round. Big info there too.
Yeah, a lot of info.
See the RRQ are tucked on sight.
MIBR waiting out for this flank to come to fruition. Crazy Guy actually turns his attention here. Cortezia will punish.
This is brilliantly staged so far. Xfero has to be monumental for this. And it's a little bit laboured on the first. Unleashing MIBR to sweep the site. This was meant to be a redemption. A moment to help RRQ back on their feet. But they've been swept. Let's see that Aldrone come in, smokes up. Aspas will happily dip his toe ahead of that though. And yeah, you can see why. He does get surely attack. He does get Cushy. Down low, Cortezia now going to be rewarded. Couldn't quite pick up the gun in time. A second glance through the smoke. But it is a 3v3. A Vandal with Verno. Artsin on the Bulldog. And still that Guardian in play. Not a comfortable post plan yet by any means. Oh, God! Oh, no.
This is the wrong spam.
How's he going away with that? Xfero still going to at least try and answer one back by taking down Artisan. But Verno, oh no, they've just slipped
They passed each other.
No idea about it. Xfero magical. But no, not like that. RRQ, an opportunity there to set the record straight.
Drone will note presence.
A little high-low ready? Yeah. Nice stall. Gonna cancel the high-low. Ignore the first, try and slip into the smoke for the second. Artisan gonna get cleared on that. Good work from RRQ. Diligent to sweep correctly. Obviously not a perfect purchase, but try and do what they can. Verno gets closer and gets handled. Better from RRQ. There's the explosive side you want to see. A couple of upgrades now available. See Monyet grabbing one of those. I think Xfero also on the Bulldog too.
Heavy consideration here with the operator in hand for Aspas. In a 2v5, once those rifles do cycle across to RRQ. Which is why we're seeing MIBR wisely backing away, but...
They're not going to get the same entry, though, on this at all. Going to get a good tag, though, man. The Sovas are doing work here. Aspas still waiting, spotting a Pixel, playing through the smoke, but the reveal is good. Berno denying Jemkin control on the site, and the TP gets taken. It's a fast play towards B, bringing in the two players who are disconnected as the main pack now. Plant is in.
It's still some util down here, but Cortesia had actually given up. Crucial engagement towards mid here. Crazy guy looks the other way, still gets the kill. Verno will fall.
Respect the second, though. He's very much looking this way. Crazy guy keeping Aspas very focused on this mid fight. The site challenge not looking like it's going too well either. Aspas, oh, hold on. Whoa, hold on. Howie down on one. Monyet was the one to take that TP over here, the first to get onto this side. Dives into the smoke and MIBR. I didn't think that retake was theirs at all.
No, it was looking like the time was almost going to slip through their fingers, but...
I think for now, I'll give it to Crazy Guy. I might be wrong. But Aspas, happy to sit on this. Up top. Our drone dealt with before tag. Not backing away just yet either. Look to consider trying to get across towards that pop-up spot, but Aspas just trying to get away and play his life, and he has done. Mid-control is going to be for RRQ. Now the site feels small. It feels like you're going to get wrapped on, and it's not just one player. So these three have to try and steady their nerves. So that spike is getting closer for that plant. In the hands of Cushy so far, and Cushy going down. That spike is now in a really tough position.
This is awkward timing. Verno might catch something here. He's jumped across.
Oh, he's got one. Couldn't get the second, though. Xpero controls, but Jemkin's one of that spike is being denied on every aspect towards it. Devastating way for this one to probably wrap up here unless Xpero can go absolutely nuclear. But with 20 seconds, I don't think it's happening.
No, especially knowing that Aspas is probably going to have repositioned here. MIBR will get themselves a comfortable lead to start map 2.
This scoreline's already scaring me.
Yeah, I mean, dare I say it, call another timeout. RRQ burnt both in the first half of Corrode, but it was much needed to try and diagnose some of the issues that they were seeing.
You're not even on the map, brother.
Let's go. I got.
Looking like they got a little trip set up just to catch that dash in. Artisan, shoulder in the corner, going to see one. They are in that smoke, though. They are close to this. Good flash. And actually, a good chance to close this down. Gets caught. Cortesia has been the backbone of the side. Artisan now has to kick it again. Oh, he's just surrounded and still going to find one. Verno from afar, saving them somewhat in this 2v2 now. Crazy Guy and Monyet need this.
To be able to reset, get themselves a comfortable position, but Verno!
There he is! Mechanically filthy with it. And that's devastating for RRQ. Put to work. Verno on this side. Man who closed the previous. Happy to give it up. Anti-KO ult set up as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, certainly give it up now that Cortesia is playing deep enough to make sure the trip stop. But when the first is removed, Verno's not exactly got anything to pin hopes to. But all 5 members of RRQ committed to site and looking to push forwards.
There goes the knife. That should reveal potentially 2, maybe 3. Caught suppressed. Slowed for the retake. Pop the ult, though. That's going to catch what? All 5 pretty much there. Flash on the corner. They were already tucked. Good from Jemkin. Spacing a little off too. Jemkin on the corner. Dealt with by Verno, but now getting played in on this position. It's crazy.
One by
why?
one.
It feels like there's no synergy between them. I thought they had crossfires there, little push and pull swings. Where were they?
Everybody stacked up so deep, you'd think that they were going to swing off each other.
Couple of pieces to play with, but there's still one man around.
Yeah, who's just everywhere right now.
It feels like they can't get away from him. Needs to call in some help on this. I think
did he get spotted?
I feel like he might be. Oh, great from Jemkin. That's the spark you want to see. More of that, please.
Camera taken out.
On the site, though, the problems haven't been getting to the site themselves. It's been beyond that point. Jemkin.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. It's Artisan. A shot in the dark works well. A barrel scene as well. Verno slowly creeping closer. He is the backline hero right now for them. Going to give away position to an extent with the Owl drone. Can they hold this time? RRQ
Cortezia
Cortezia already gets one. The crossfire's not looking good. Cushy caught in between a rock and a hard place. And now just down at Jemkin, who's desperately trying to hold on. Time on his side and a 1v1. That's better. That's the Jemkin we know can exist in this server.
Finally.
We wait patiently on this. Close corner for Artisan. This time not revealed. And the punish on the first, but a quick trade. Great from Monyet. Next up, Zenom. Punish. This is better. RRQ starting to look on the same page. Verno.
Big damage, though.
Yeah, it's still possible. Hard with an operator, though. He's got dart and a shock dart and owl drone. But he could wait for the cavalry, wait for support. There's a late lurk coming in.
Take flight.
He's got to deal with this trip in mid, though. He's going to reveal his intentions. That should spur things on towards sight.
Wait and see when that dart comes in from Verno. That's a big intent. Shock dart through, yes. Speed now starting to... He turns up here. Waiting now for the first swing. It felt like they didn't have a plan on this. Jemkin just comes striding in through the smoke. First time in a minute that MIBR look lost without a plan. Jemkin, another 4.
Back-to-back 4Ks for him.
There he is.
Now cements himself towards the top of the leaderboard for RRQ and they impede him most in these last few rounds. Again, I'm a little bit worried when they smoke themselves off in main here, just in case something goes terribly wrong for them.
Does get pinged though, falls away. Sight's going to be under the RRQ banner.
No command off the plant as well to slow things down.
Let's put a chip there. This is good stall. MIBR going to be working for this one. Paranoid about that mid presence, but it's not there this time. Good paranoia too. Nice on top of this. There's multiple targets to try and aim towards. How is that only hit? There we go. Starting to see that damage coming in. Divide now on top. Pop flash to force him away, and it's time to go for this. RRQ standing tall, desperate to hold on. Jemkin again. Name up in lights. Going almost for a 4K again. Held on 3 this time, but a sudden appearance of that brilliance. And again, if you want to draw your minds back to the start and what the desk was saying, this was a really good chance in that first half, starting on the sides they did for RRQ to get a good scoreline going. This was not the problematic half for MIBR. Their attack looked solid in previous. A 1-3-1 to begin with, and a belting shot from Artisan. And he isn't alone in this fight either. It's a brawl in middle.
Monya is a 2 HP after that engagement. Aspas also forced to retreat here, but actually going forwards. Is she going to shut that down?
I don't know what he was expecting them to forget about the presence in the middle or what.
Like, I thought Aspas was going to go backwards, but...
A little bold.
Given a second chance at life and squandered at the hands of Cushy.
Here we go. Sheriff there. Oh, the timing. Oh, does he get punished on timing? Going to spot 1 towards window. Cortezia going to spot out 2 in middle, but does lose his life. But the fight for the sights 1. That spike now going to be planted, but a 3v2. But Monyet the pro, apparently not a problem. 2 HP. Still doing some serious work here. Still got that shock dart though from Verno.
Yeah,
that scares me.
Yes.
He's been solid with these.
Especially with Monyet being so low.
Oh, simple in the end. It felt pretty safe with the setup. Yeah, it got down to a 1v1, but the pistol. This is the almost got a little sketchy then. All good. Can fall away from that. Should try and right the ship, get some support over here. Good setup though. MIBR not going to be better.
Both trips.
And there's the punish. It took a second or two, and Verno's got one back. Speaking of Verno, does he get to live? Cortezia right up middle though, denying those rotations. Support is not coming. Crazy guy just a second away from that dart coming back up, but he's fallen. Oh, it's just methodical again from MIBR. Knowing exactly what they want as Monyet. I mean, that's not bad. That's pretty slick. He's at least got an escape route, but what, to give up 11?
Cortez, you know, RRQ certainly had a chance to, well, I mean, I'll go as far as saying, cause an upset here and take a series away. You see Aspas just get a he actually hit the back wall again.
But yeah, I think you're right about Cortezia too, right? As much as he's not doing a million, you know, kills in this, the presence alone is such a nuisance to deal with.
What the heck? Não, sério, ele tá falando. How you kill me like this? How?
Try and deny what feels set in stone. Sphero going to be trying to play in that smoke potentially, but it's we can see that they are very aware of it. Aspas checking all the corners here. Plant it's in. Okay, it takes a lot for it. Artisan down on 27, but Plant on their side. And Cortesia with the swing through at the same time as Aspas, the one to claim the kill. Jemkin again is the one you are looking for here. Oh, but the executioner of Aspas again! Just brilliance from this man. 6 bullets more than enough for him, probably. Yeah, it absolutely is. Aspas, one of a kind here. Flawless round. But at 12-4, this game has been labored from RRQ. They've not had a say in this.
Yeah, MIBR almost about to flip RRQ's previous scoreline here in the second half and maybe close out with 5 unanswered. A purchase here, though, for RRQ. Cushy one away from the null command, but that's about it. Maybe the TP.
God, Jemkin, that's pretty clean, though. Another would be brilliant. Aspas, though, looking slippery. Checking back in on Jemkin. Spam from the Odin. Not going to get too much, but it does allow Aspas to get a little closer. The head-to-head that a lot of us wanted. Going to be kept apart by just that singular smoke on the site.
Only waiting for the paranoia there, but a cancel called.
Surprised he didn't go for this. He's putting Jemkin on a bit of an island. He doesn't have the utility to play him, but is it a pre-take? They're very close to this. They're chomping at the bit near on. Smoke on towards that close cross. Paranoia, there it is. Going to catch 1 out of the 3. That may not be enough. Aspas going to back away. Jemkin looking like he wants to hunt it, but he clears the site instead. Brilliant from RRQ. All from the same hymn sheet this time. Shinum, this would be miraculous.
Thanks.
Not going to happen. RRQ, a lifeline here.
I was going to say, MIBR are almost screwed once these smokes drop. They're so paranoid about somebody walking a smoke.
Feel that pressure. Still a minute here. And I'm a bit worried that Artisan's got to this spot. This burst could be lethal on this one. The Aldrone comes in. A vulnerable target found. Crazy guy on a platter.
Now, actually Cortesia winning out. Jemkin will fall. Xfero's still here, but so committed.
Oh, and look at the wrap. The spike is coming through this way. Xfero tries to take a stand, but he falls eventually. A 4v2, Cushy and Monyet. It's time to dig deep as you can. It's so desperate, and it looks so easy for MIBR. Sophisticated dominance to wrap up the group stage here, Mike. MIBR looking dangerous.
Yeah, looking as if they've made a statement here